What is going on, Sacktown? It is Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Tonight, the Sacramento Kings had another basketball game, back to back, second night of a back to back against the Utah Jazz at home, and it feels like we played the Jazz like 5 times already. But this was the third game. We still play them one more time before the season's over, and tonight was no different from last night. The Kings ended up losing. It's a weird game. We had a fan puking, and there was a 27 minute delay because of the fan puking all over the sidelines and the court. Uh, Man, I don't think I've ever seen that throughout my time attending games or even just watching the games. In this case, I was watching from home tonight. Uh, Overall, just the struggles continue, man. Final score tonight from Golden 123 to 105. They barely put up 105 points. It was 89 last night, and boy, the offense is having some issues right now, some major issues. And let's talk about the starters tonight. De'Aaron Fox in 33 minutes, he had 13 points, one board, three assists. He was 5 of 17 overall, and he was 1 3 from downtown. He's through 2 of 3 overall from the free throw line. 5 of 17, 13 points. When you got the bag, you know, De'Aaron Fox, it's just frustrating to see the struggles continue with Fox. I mean, we are now 16 games in, and he's still yet to have a big game. So I don't know what it's going to take. It's very frustrating. He hasn't lived up to the season thus far through 16 games, and uh, the frustrating thing is that we all know what he's capable of and what he is. We're accustomed to seeing in De'Aaron Fox, and we've seen flashes of it, but we haven't seen him put a complete game. Very unfortunately, you say that thus far, he hasn't put up a legitimate, good, great game. And the vibe that I got from De'Aaron Fox too, like with the whole quote, at least for we're on the playoffs, this and that, from this previous post game rap from last night, should I say, against the Raptors, it's not good. I mean, it's not good at all. Um, Especially when you're the head of the snake, when you're the leader of the team, when you're the franchise player, when you're supposedly the best player. When opponents and teams around the league think about the Sacramento things, they think about you on the scouting report because you are the best player. For him to come out and say that, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Um, Maybe he's just worked up and frustrated because of the struggles. Um, I'm hoping that's the case, but I don't know, man. It's just he's gonna have to get it together, and he's gonna have to play better. Um, that's all I gotta say about Fox. And it's not. I'm not here to bash on him. I'm not here to call him out. But when you're the best player, supposedly viewed as the best player on the team, when you're making all that money, when we gave you the rewarded you the max extension, you gotta live up to the expectations. And if you don't, you're gonna get criticized. So I'm still hopeful that he will get past this rough patch and start balling out. But it hasn't been good so far. Let's talk about Tyrese Halliburton tonight. In 37 minutes, he had 17 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Harrison Barnes in 35 minutes, he had 18 points, 8 boards, 5 assists. Halliburton was solid overall. I liked what I saw from him tonight. Harrison Barnes, I was watching the post game pressure earlier, and man, I feel for HB, man. He's just a true professional, and you can just see like he is just worked up and exhausted doing these post game raps with the media, and he's definitely staying professional about it. I know he's just very frustrated, should I say, with the team's play and the struggles recently. So shout out to HB, man. Rashad Holmes in 31 minutes tonight, he had 22 points, 7 boards, 0 assists. Chemezi Metu in 23 minutes, he had 7 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Buddy Hill off the bench, he had 30 points. In 30 minutes, he had 16 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Harkless in 19 minutes, he had 1.2 board, 2 assists. Davion Mitchell in 16 minutes tonight, he had 6 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Alex Len in 12 minutes, he had 5.7 boards, 1 assist. Jemiah Ramsey played 2 minutes tonight, and so did Damian Jones, and they both did not do anything in those 2 minutes. So overall, guys, it is what it is, man. We are 6-11 overall. It's crazy because you the first 10 games you're 5-5. There's optimism, there's hope, and then the last 6 games you win. You win one game, you beat Detroit in Detroit, you lose 7 out of 8, and now you're currently at 6-11. So and you're 5 games under 500. So there's just a lot of turmoil, a lot of frustration mounting up, and it's frustrating to see. What can you do, man? It's very frustrating. I really had legit expectations for this team this season because I know they're very capable of what they were at one point early on the season, and it just seems like they revert to their habits, their bad habits. Unforced turnovers, the droughts, not making shots, not getting stops when they needed to, not moving the ball, offense becoming stagnant, and they got good looks. It's not that they just can't put the ball in the hoop. They're getting good looks, but for whatever reason, and throughout this recent stretch of the games, they haven't been able to put the ball in the hoop. With that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. And it doesn't get any easier because Monday night we got the Philadelphia 76ers coming in, and they're going to be a tough outing. This stretch is probably going to be a make or break stretch for the Sacramento Kings. And it doesn't get any easier. No opponent should be overlooked, especially when you're this team. And we'll see if this team can somehow find some restoration and recoup, and try to get the win on Monday night. So with that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. You guys have yourself a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep pushing forward. God bless, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.